it's Elle here from Beyond Expectations. In this video, I'm going to be discussing weight loss and genetics and if it plays any difference whatsoever when we're trying to reshape and transform our bodies. Now, the short answer is yes, it does. It plays a big role. Having good genetics and being somebody who is naturally fairly petite and tall, opposed to someone who's naturally fairly short and, let's say, round. It does make a big difference when you're reshaping and transforming your body. And this became very prominent to me when I was having coffee with a girlfriend. She showed me a magazine of these two women who were both pregnant at the same time. One of them barely looked pregnant and the other one looked big and round. I could relate to her because I also do not have great genetics. I'm 5'2", I have European heritage, and the majority of my family members are over 200 pounds. I'm not going to show any photos of them. Firstly, to keep them private. Secondly, I don't want to embarrass them. And thirdly, I wouldn't want to shame them in any way. But yes, pretty much the majority of my family members are over 200 pounds. Me personally, I do not have a fast metabolism. It's something that I had to work on.
Now, genetically, unfortunately, I'm not blessed. I don't have great genetics where I can eat whatever I like and stay fabulous and thin. My genetics are more round, so it just means for my competing, that can be a bit of a challenge.
When I am pregnant, I look incredibly pregnant and I look incredibly big. I just put on the weight everywhere. I don't look like someone who just got a tummy, and that's my genetics. And if that happens to you also, don't lose heart. It's okay. You will be able to reshape and transform your body, particularly if you are pregnant now or you're going to get pregnant. Don't be too hard on yourself. The most important thing is that you have a healthy baby, you bring it to term, and that you are able to conceive your baby, have your baby. That's more important at this stage. I know what it feels like after you've had your baby and to have people think that you are still pregnant. I experienced that myself. I actually had a child who came up to me and was poking my tummy and said, "When are you having the baby?" The mother was mortified because she knew I'd had the baby. I was a little bit embarrassed because everyone around me knew that I'd had the baby and was like, "Oh, it's because she's still got weight on." And I was a little bit, but I was just a child. And the reality is I still look pregnant after I had a baby. And that's okay because my genetics are not great. I had to work on it. And the way that I worked on it is making sure that I was eating 5 to 8 meals a day. I was eating every 2 to 3 hours. And I was also having adequate rest because you want to elevate your resting fat burning rate. Anyone can do it if I can do it. So take heart. Don't lose courage. Genetics do play a big part. What can work for someone with great genetics doesn't necessarily work for somebody who has really bad genetics. I'm 5'2", I'm short, I am predisposed to being round. If you are 6 foot and genetically you are thin, then what works for you probably is not going to work for me. And that's okay. That's life. In saying that, it can be done. I know you can do it. Keep moving forward. Don't give up. Head on over to elle.com. Grab your free copy of 7 Rules from Beyond Expectations if you haven't already. It's going to help you to get started. It's our free copy to you, from John and I to you, to thank you for watching Beyond Expectations, for thanking you for supporting us, and thank you for continuing to watch our videos. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Please subscribe, turn on the bell notifications if you haven't already, otherwise you won't be notified of my frequent uploads. Please leave me your questions and your comments. I'm having a break from questions for a while because I thought I might do some topical videos because I feel like there are interesting topics that I'd like to discuss that I've discussed with girlfriends of mine, because I find that we have some good discussions and it's always great to bring up in a video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!